YouTube family, what's up? It's Justin. So today I wanted to share with y'all my first experience recording in a studio, and it's kind of a funny story. A lot of people are asking me like, hey, I want to go into a studio and I want to start recording, but I'm nervous, or they're asking me like, what was your first experience in a studio like? And I was like, that's a fun question, and I actually have a funny story. My first time in a studio, so I'm gonna share it now. I haven't really planned this video out, so I'm just kind of gonna go off the top of my head, see how this goes. But the first time for me in a studio was in Atlanta. I live here in Austin, Texas. I was working with a guy who worked for a really popular producer at the time named Red One. I think I was like 15 years old, 16 years old. And he was like, man, I want you to fly out, like, let's work together, let's write some songs, let's make it happen. And so me at 16, I'm like, are you kidding me? Heck yeah, let's go, let's do this, let's write some songs. And so I save up, I jump on a plane, and I fly out to Atlanta. And yo, I remember, I am like so nervous. Have you ever been in a situation where, you know, you just like a really big, maybe like a concert, or like you're singing at a talent show, or maybe you have, I don't know, just some big project coming up, and it's like maybe 3-4 weeks out, and you just can't stop thinking about it, and it's just like giving you anxiety when you think about it. Anyway, that's what it was for me. But I flew out there, and I met up with the guy, super nice. We went to his beautiful home studio. He had a beautiful home, and I started recording in his home studio. I was so nervous. And so this is one like tip I want to share with you guys when you're going into the studio. Always be yourself, always have fun, and just joke around and like lighten up, because then you're going to sing a lot better. I remember I was just so nervous and I wasn't being myself, and you know, when I was singing into the mic, I wasn't like fully projecting, right? I was kind of holding back. And so my first tip is just, guys, relax, always be yourself. They're there to help you. The people in the studio, they want the best vocal too. They want you to be relaxed. They're trying to find ways to get you relaxed. So it helps them by just already coming in and just saying, hey, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. Even if I mess up these vocals completely, I'm just gonna laugh at it and keep going. Because those are the kinds of people that, other people working in the studio are going to want to have back in and are going to want to work with, because, you know, some people can be really tough to work with in this business. And so if you come in, you're positive, even you mess it up, but you're still like, it's all good, let's try it again. As many takes as you need, I'll try it. People are gonna wanna work with you there. So anyway, guys, I get in, I'm feeling nervous. You know, my singing's not the best, but we lay a couple tracks down, and I end up singing on a song too that just was totally not my fit. And again, that just kind of came from me like not being comfortable and just like, oh yeah, you want me to do this? Like, yeah, of course. And so that's the other tip again, or I guess it's the same tip, but again, just totally be yourself in situations like that. But the funny part about this was that it was this massive ordeal. I was so excited about it, but at the time in Atlanta, they were having this like massive flu epidemic. I think it was like the swine flu, or like some kind of flu that was going around. And guys, I caught the flu. I was out there for a week. So I was planning to be out there for a week, and we were gonna record this entire album, and we were gonna pitch it to Red One, to the big production company. And I was so excited. I was like, this is it. This is it. Yes, I'm gonna record this album. It's gonna be crazy. I paid for everything, paid for the hotel. And then guess what, guys? The first day in, I got the flu, and I tried to go in. I couldn't sing. My voice was lost. And I literally spent the rest of the time that we were supposed to be recording for this big break album that we're going to, you know, push everywhere. I literally spent it in this cheap old hotel, just sitting in the bed, like rolled over, trying to, you know, take my medicine to you know, try to get back in the studio. I was like, I gotta get back in, and it just took me out. And guys, I was like absolutely devastated after that moment. I was like, just my luck, of course, right? But you know what? There are always other opportunities that come along, and if you are pursuing singing or pursuing anything really, there's gonna be times where, you know, you're really excited about one thing and it totally doesn't go the way you want to, but guess what? Keep your head up and keep looking for other opportunities, because even though I got the flu, I wasn't able to do that album and it didn't work out, tons of other opportunities came my way, especially when I started looking for them. Even if you feel like things aren't going your way right now, just always keep your head up and stay looking for new opportunities as they come. But yeah, that's kind of my story. That's my first experience in a studio there, so I guess not the best experience, but I thought that was kind of a funny story. It's just always so funny, like, what you think in your head. I mean, leading up to that trip, I'm thinking in my head, like, this is it, it's gonna be crazy, we're gonna record all these songs, it's gonna be amazing, and then it's like, reality, right? I catch the flu, and then, you know, I'm out laying in this cheap hotel room for a week in Atlanta. Just my luck, right? Anyway, guys, there you have it. That was my first experience in a studio. And you know, maybe I'll also give you a tour of my home studio, because now I record everything at home. I actually don't even prefer going to the studio. And that's actually a great way to go about it, and it's actually affordable. I mean, it didn't cost me that much to get a really professional setup, just like the pros. So maybe if you guys want, leave me a comment and I'll do a video on that, and even doing a video on producing, because I've done a lot of work as a producer as well. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This is kind of a little fun video, just going off the top. I can just talk and talk and talk, y'all. Goodness gracious. Leave me a comment, say what's up, make sure to subscribe if you haven't down below. Make sure to check out some of my covers with my band, some of my originals, I'll have linked down below. And then also make sure to join the mailing list and get one of my best vocal tips. It's all about how you sing songs effortlessly. So it's the exercises I go through practicing to like sing a song for a show or something. It's exactly the progression I do. And I'll send you that immediately when you sign up, and that way we can stay in touch in case anything happens to YouTube or any of these other social media platforms. I feel like you never know, like these things could like go overnight. I don't even know, it's kind of crazy. Like algorithms change and then we lose contact and we're no longer friends, and that'd be sad. So make sure to sign up down below right there, just click the link, and that way we can stay in contact and I can send you more tips as I create them. And as always, I love you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful rest of the day or night, wherever you're at, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace, y'all. Bye-bye.